Welcome back, True Seeker. It's another one of those deaths that's never going to be questioned. Bob Uecker, Mr. Baseball, dead at 90. Again, no one is going to question the death of a 90-year-old. But notice, he died just shy of his 91st birthday. He died 10 days shy, and he died on January 16th, a date that the majority of the world writes 16/1, like 161. Look at the Gematria of Bob Uecker. If you're new here, Gematria, the Kabbalistic practice of coding numbers into words, you look into the world of entertainment and celebrity and death, and you'll see these very recurring patterns. Bob Uecker equates to 161. And if you're new here, these are the four base ciphers of the English language: the alphabetic order with numerology, the reverse alphabetic order, that's where his name equals 161, just making Z1, counting back to A is 26, adding up the letters like they're a mathematical equation. With the reverse alphabetic order in numerology, his name equals 53. Now, keep in mind he's connected to Milwaukee. You see the 37 and the 53 in Bob Uecker? Notice Milwaukee. It's going to be the same thing in those ciphers. Milwaukee, 37, 53, just like Bob Uecker. And then, they're the Brewers in Milwaukee. And just so you can see, got to spell it right. Spelling is crucial in Gematria. If you don't have the right letters, you don't have the right numbers. But in the most simple cipher, Brewers is 90. This man's associated with the Milwaukee Brewers, and he's dead at 90. And of course, in numerology, 90 is 9, and baseball is a game of nines. And in case you're new here, get a load of the Gematria baseball. With the alphabetic order, baseball's 54, like how many outs there are in a game. 18, like how many half innings there are. When you run the alphabetic order in reverse, baseball is 162, like how many games there are in a season. And with the reverse alphabetic order in numerology, baseball is also 54. Again, the number of outs in a game. And if you write out Major League Baseball, it's also 162. I don't know how I just did that, but hold on. With the alphabetic order, Major League Baseball is also 162. 63 with numerology applied, 351 with the reverse alphabetic order, which is the 26th triangular number, and both ball game and gamer 26. Athlete 26, names like Bryant and Jordan both equal 26. Of course, Kobe dead on the 26th day of the year, which would have been Bob Uecker's birthday, which was also the anniversary of the death of Bear Bryant, the football coach. And just so you can see, Major League Baseball 117 in reverse. Remember the death of Roy Halladay, November 7th, 117, the day leaving 54 days left in the year off the coast of Holiday, Florida, two-time Cy Young winner. After the Rangers won the World Series, the Padres owner died at 63, the day of the owners' meeting in Arlington. A lot of 63 rituals last year with the Dodgers and the Padres. In the year that was synced up with Steve Garvey, who played for both teams. But anyhow, Bob Uecker, dead just before spring training gets underway, just before baseball gets back in the swing of things. And there's probably more to this. There's probably more to it. But yeah, just some very surface level stuff about his passing. A lot of people asked if I could cover Bob Uecker's death. If you guys have noticed, I've shied away from covering a lot of the deaths of older people because it seems to generate a lot of trolls and haters and derogatory comments. But here, just even reading the article, Milwaukee Brewers radio broadcast will sadly never sound the same. Bob Uecker, the voice of the team on the airwaves for 54 years. A baseball Hall of Famer and local, statewide, and national icon died Thursday, the Brewers announced. One more thing about him passing on a Thursday, again, January 16th or 16/1. Thursday is named after Jupiter. And just for the record, when you run the alphabetic order in reverse, Jupiter is 90. Same cipher where Bob Uecker is 161, like 16/1. Today we take on the heaviest of burdens. Today we say goodbye to our beloved friend Bob Uecker. The team said in a statement, Uecker was the light of the Brewers, the soundtrack of our summers, the laughter in our hearts, and his passing is a profound loss. He was the heart and soul of Wisconsin and a dear friend, but Bob loved people. His presence warmed every room, and he had a way of welcoming all of us in his world as if he were lifelong friends. And again, while people won't question the death of a 90-year-old, I mean, you never know. The man could have lived to be 100 years old. And I think a lot of people in the world of celebrity, again, you follow this knowledge, taken ritualistically. You can look up the song Gematria, the killing name. Look up the song Murder by Numbers by the Police, where killing's the sport of the elite, and it's as simple as ABC is 1, 2, 3. Look up Agatha Christie's The ABC Murders. Look up the poster for the film Murder by Numbers. He signed his pro contract with the Braves, the Milwaukee Braves. Remember, that's who Hank Aaron played for. They moved down to Atlanta, and then Milwaukee eventually got Seattle's team. The Seattle Pilots became the Milwaukee Brewers. But signed his contract in 56. So that means, this year marks 69 years later. Wait a minute, is that right? Yeah, 69 years later. Atlanta equals 69. Remember when Atlanta beat the Astros in the World Series, which also equals 69. The Astros picked up their 69th postseason loss. He made his major league debut in 62. Now think about the day he died, January 16, 2025. 1 plus 16 plus 20 plus 25 is 62. Died on a date with a 62 numerology path. A catcher, Uecker went on to play 297 games over a 6-year career, also suiting up for the St. Louis Cardinals, Philadelphia Phillies. The abbreviation for Philly, PHI, is like phi, the golden ratio, which is 1.61. And Atlanta Braves before calling it quits after the 67 season at age 33. Yeah, there's even more that could be said about that, but again, I think we've said enough. So R.I.P. Bob Uecker. And again, if you're new to Gematria, you should look into it. Leads us to the World Series winner almost every single year in spring training. We'll see if we can do it again soon enough. The games are rigged, and the off-the-field death rituals are persistent. Don't forget what they did with Fernando Valenzuela and Rudy May right before the World Series got underway. First Yankees-Dodgers World Series since they'd faced each other 41 years earlier. And those two pitched against each other in Game 3. Of course, the Dodgers got off to a 3-0 start, which we all also had in the series. All right, Truth Seeker. Until next time.